afternoon, my dear students. Welcome to this chemistry digital class. Hope so you are fine and enjoying these digital classes nowadays. Dear students, as you know that we are doing our unit 14, that is about the organic chemistry, in which hydrocarbon we are talking about. In hydrocarbon, we have done so many things. We have done the alkyne and arene, in which the preparation, properties, nomenclature, these things we did, and just we have finished few days back, day for yesterday, about the properties of alkyne and arene. And in today's video I'm going to tell you about specially aromatic compounds. Okay, dear students, if we will recapitulate in this chapter, the hydrocarbon we have started, in which the classification of hydrocarbon we are doing, and whole chapter is somewhere around the classification, in which there is two type of hydrocarbon: aliphatic hydrocarbon and aromatic hydrocarbon. Aliphatic hydrocarbon is also called acyclic hydrocarbon, whereas aromatic is called cyclic hydrocarbon. In aliphatic hydrocarbons, saturated and unsaturated, two type of hydrocarbons are there, in which saturated are alkane, whereas unsaturated alkene and alkyne. Similar way, now in aromatic cyclic hydrocarbon we are talking about, and in cyclic hydrocarbon especially we will talk about the aromatic or ring type of cyclic one, and in which the benzene is playing very important. Now if we'll talk about aromatic compound, basically, dear student, these are the hydrocarbon which are called arenes also. The commonly it is called arenes, and aromatic compounds containing benzene ring, which is called benzene which carry benzene ring, six carbon ring, that is benzene ring, that is called benzenoid. And those who are not containing benzene ring, that is called non-benzenoid compounds. Okay, so basically we have different type of rings. First I will tell you benzene, then we have toluene, then we have basically naphthalene, then we have, if we will draw like this way, that is diphenyl. Okay, diphenyl, or you can say the biphenyl. This is naphthalene, this is toluene, this is benzene. Dear student, just pay attention on these structure which I have drawn. These are very famous structure, and these are very important structure that you will see so many time in the future classes. So one more thing, maximum time I found that the students are not able to draw the benzene properly, so you need to make proper 6-ring benzene. This is also you need to practice. So these are all the examples of aromatic compounds. Aromatic compound, basically the word aroma, aromatic came from aroma, which means fragrant and pleasant smell in our day-to-day life. Okay, so now let's discuss about the basic isomerism of aromatic compounds. If we will talk about isomerism of aromatic compound, so generally we have three type of aromatic compounds, first, second and third. Okay, so let me make those three type of aromatic compound. If I will take about the position at number 1 and 2 or 1 and 6, the position is ortho position. Like if I will make CH3 2 CH3, this position is ortho. This or either this is 1 2 3 4 5 6, so 6 position is also CH3. Okay, so this or this is called one ortho. Second is if the position of any of the compound is 1 3 or 1 5, then it is para, the position is called para. And in the third case, if the position of CH3 is this, that is 1 and 4, that is called, sorry, this is ortho, this is meta, not para, sorry, this is meta and this is para. Okay, so basically we have three type of isomerism: ortho, meta and para. So maximum time students get confused, so you can keep it like this: OMP, Om Prakash. Okay, so this is ortho, the first position, where first with adjoining carbon there is CH3 or some other function group. It is not necessary there will be CH3, this can be any other function group. Okay, this is the position. So this will call 1,2-dimethyl benzene, that is called ortho dimethyl benzene also, or orthoxylene. This is metaxylene or paraxylene. So now if we will talk about the characteristics, dear students, so in characteristics, basically first, so we need to understand what is benzenoid. In benzenoid, this is the formula CnH2n-6y, where y is the number of ring. So benzene ring can be draw in this way also, it can draw like this way also, it can draw like this way also, it can draw in this way also. Okay, basically the benzene can frame from the triple bond alkyne And if I will tell about the characteristics, first thing, it poses cyclic or ring structure. All those compound which is cyclic and ring structure is called aromatic compound. They are unsaturated but do not respond to test for unsaturation. They have high carbon content and burn with smoky or sooty flame. They are unusual stable compound. It should obey Huckel's rule. This Huckel's rule is what now? These state that for a cyclic planar structure compound to become aromatic, there should be a delocalized system of 4n plus 2 whole bracket pi electron, where n is an integer. It is very easy to find out whether the compound is aromatic or it is not aromatic. Okay, so when you will apply this formula in any of the ring, you suppose here how many ring is there? There is one ring, so n will be always 1. And there is how many ring? 2 ring, so n will be 2. There is 3 ring, n will be 3. So value of n is number of ring. When you will put this number of ring formula in this basic electrons, so number of pi bond it will give, that should be even. If it is even, the ring is aromatic. If there is no even, then it is somewhere non-aromatic. Okay, so there is, suppose in benzene total number of ring is 1, so we will write formula 4 into 1 plus 2, that is 6. Naphthalene 4 into 2, 4 to the 8 plus 2 10, 4 3 the 12 plus 2 14, 4 4 the 4 1s yes, this is also new pyridine, 4 1s 1 plus 2 6, 4 to the 4 plus 2 6. Okay, similar way this is also some of the ring of aromatic, that is cyclopentadienyl anion, and this is a aromatic ring where lone pair of electron on an atom is in the plane of benzene ring. So these are some examples of aromatic ring. Now if I tell about the structure, orbital structure of benzene. Dear student, benzene was first isolated by Michael Faraday. Already I told you one already session I took in live. Michael Faraday in 1825. The molecular formula of benzene indicate a high degree of unsaturation because it is having double bond at its alternate carbon. Then after that, second scientist that came, that is Auguste Kekulé. According to him, in 1865, he proposed the first cyclic structure. This is the first cyclic structure of Kekulé. Arrangement of 6 carbon atom with alternate single and double bond. I have told you already the story of this. With the dream, he got one dream that snake is eating its own tail. So from there he got idea about the benzene ring. Benzene was found to be stable molecule and found to form a trizonide, which indicates the process of 3 double bond. Benzene was found to produce one and only one monosubstituted derivatives, with indicating that all 6 carbon and 6 hydrogen atom or benzene are identical. According to Kekulé, benzene is having cyclic arrangement of atom, that is this structure. This is according to Kekulé. Kekulé's let me write it. Kekulé's benzene ring. This is Kekulé's benzene ring, okay, which he has proposed. If orbital structure, we will say there is carbon, 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 carbon. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbon. In 6 carbon, the p orbital is there. P lobe will overlap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 p orbital will overlap with s orbital of hydrogen. S orbital of hydrogen at 6 will be sigma bond, which form sigma bond. You know there is 6 sigma bond of between C and H. Similarly, C and C also there is 6 sigma bond. 6 sigma bond is there between C and C also. So total sigma bond is 12. So 12 sigma plus 3 pi. 3 pi bond will be there in double bond. That will be that is the structure of benzene, and this is orbital structure of benzene. From here it will look like this, where the p will overlap, and in the bottom also p overlap, so it is forming double bond. So this is looking like this kind of electron cloud. Okay, so if we will tell about its resonance is somewhere. It shows the resonance structure. Resonance is what now? It is similar structure, but displacement of electron at different position. It is showing the circle representation. Now question raised, dear students, ki why this ring is there? If you will tell this ring, the benzene is a hybrid of various resonating structure. The hybrid structure are represented by the inserting a circle or dotted circle in the hexagon. The circle represent the 6 electron which are delocalized. These are the 6 electron which delocalized. between the 6 carbon. It is moving, keep on moving. This ring is moving from one carbon to another carbon, one carbon to another carbon. Because of that, it is shown in the dotted line, and in permanent benzene you can draw in this way. Okay, all the 6 carbon atom in the benzene are sp2 hybridized. All these 6 carbon are bonded with sp2 hybridized. If I will tell you structure, all these carbon are bonded with hybridized with sp2 hybridized. 2 sp2 hybrid orbital of each carbon atom overlap with sp2 hybrid orbital of adjacent carbonate. It means that there are 6 carbon and 6 hydrogen and 3 triple bond between the benzene. In the benzene diagenetic structure, the internuclear distance between all the carbon atom on the ring has been determined by the X-ray diffraction. So in this way we need to understand the aromaticity now, dear students. So I will teach the aromaticity with the help of this book. What is aromaticity? According to modern theory of aromaticity, it must have the following properties. Aromaticity होने के लिए these following properties should be there. Number one, planarity of molecule. It means that the molecule or ion must be cyclic or planar. It must be cyclic or planar. Second, it should complete delocalized of the pi electron in the ring. It should be completely delocalization of pi electron in the ring. Then we will say it is aromatic. The number of pi electron must be equal to 4 n plus 2, whereas n is an integer 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It should be equal to this. Okay, it means that this side should be equal to that side. That is called, and Huckel rule give us a clear picture about the aromaticity. The presence of 4n plus 2 pi electron in the ring refer the Huckel rules. Already I discussed that in these ring there is one ring, whether it is 6 ring, 5 ring or 7 ring. There is one ring, so n is equal to 1 and it is giving a 6 pi electron. And naphthalene there are 2 ring, so it will give 10 pi electron, 3 ring, 14 pi electron. Very simple. We will put in this 4n plus 2 pi rule. So n is 3 here, so we will keep 4 into 3 plus 2. Dear student, it will give 40, 4 3 is 12 plus 2 is 14. That's why there is 14 pi electron. Okay, preparation and properties already we have done of aromatic, physical properties also. So now if I will tell, the most important that we need to understand in this chapter is conformation of alkane and alkene, that we are going to finish today. After that the chapter will be sorry, it's okay, we will finish it by if right now, because we have little bit time. So what is conformation of alkane? Alkane contain carbon-carbon sigma bond, and electron distribution of the sigma molecule orbital is symmetrical around the intermolecular axis of CC bond, which is not disturbed due to rotation about its axis. Dear student, what is conformation? First let me tell you, the rotation this is the rotation result into different spatial arrangement of atom in space, which can change into one another. It means that when some light will fall on the carbon, it will change its spatial arrangement, it will change its direction, but it will not change its geometry. Such spatial arrangement of atom, which can be converted into one another by rotating some carbon-carbon sigma bond, is called conformation, or conformers or rotamers, and conformational isomerism. The rotation around CC carbon bond not completely free. It is hindered by the small energy barrier, that is 1 to 20 kilojoule mole inverse, due to weak repulsive interaction between the adjacent bond. Such a type of repulsive interaction is called torsional strain. Now conformation of ethane, there are infinite number of conformation of ethane. There are infinite number of conformation of ethane. It means that बहुत सारे different direction हो सकती है. However, there are 2 extreme cases. One such conformation in which hydrogen atom attached to 2 carbon are close together are called eclipsed conformation, and the other in which the hydrogen is far apart possible is called staggered. Any other intermediate conformation is called skew conformation. Eclipsed and staggered conformation can be represented by Sawhorse and Newland projection. जो मैं बात की कि we need to see how that will be changed. If I will explain the conformation or rotation, if we will I will explain the conformation of alkane. So formula of alkane is CH3CH3. Now if I will take open structure of CH3CH3, so dear students, if we will change some direction, suppose you can see here, this in this carbon this hydrogen, and in this carbon this hydrogen, both the hydrogen are toward down, and if I will rotate this carbon from here, suppose if I will twist this carbon from here up, only this carbon I will twist, I will not twist this carbon position of hydrogen will remain same. If I will twist it to up, what will happen? This hydrogen will change into up. It will look like somewhere, it will look now like this way. now hydrogen, hydrogen and hydrogen. Am I right? Yes. So which carbon, in which both hydrogen were down, now one hydrogen is down, one hydrogen will up. This is called conformation. This is a rotator. Now in this case, here two hydrogen were very close to each other. That's why it is called eclipses. And here one hydrogen is very far away too. That's why it is called staggered. So one thing is very clear. You know the meaning of staggered and eclipses. Now eclipses and staggered will be shown in two ways. It will show in the form of sawhorse first, in sawhorse projection, and second is Newman projection. So mean conformation will show in two projection, sawhorse projection and Newman projection. Okay, now we need to see what is sawman and what is Newman projection. Now we need to see how we can draw the sawhorse and Newman projection. First, sawhorse. In sawhorse, the alkane can be this alkane. This, dear student, this alkane can be shown in sawhorse like this way. If I'll make it H, here carbon H, H. This is, and you saw this is toward this side, carbon H, H, H. So you can see here very clearly this carbon, this hydrogen is parallel to this hydrogen is parallel to this hydrogen is parallel to this. Okay, when you will see its front view, so this side of carbon hydrogen will hide these hydrogen in carbon, because hydrogen will come over hydrogen, carbon will come over carbon, this hydrogen will come over this hydrogen, and this hydrogen will come over this hydrogen. This type of staggered is called, this type of projection is called eclipses. Whereas in staggered, if I will rotate this, if I rotate now this, okay, this will rotate, the complete rotation will be there in seahorse again. So it will be shown like this way now, okay, because you have rotated the carbon, one carbon you have rotated. Now you can see this will not be appear on hydrogen. This hydrogen will not overlap that hydrogen because this hydrogen is down now. Okay, इसको घुमाने से ये नीचे हो गया clockwise direction से. This hydrogen will also not overlap this hydrogen because this is up. So it means that this and this is not overlapping like it was overlapping in eclipse. That's why it is called staggered. Okay. Now Newman projection. When we will same thing we will show in Newman projection. So it will show two type of. Now Newman projection can be shown in this way, H, H, H. So here we will make circle. So you can make same thing, H, H and H. So again, hydrogen will overlap hydrogen, this hydrogen, hydrogen, this hydrogen. This is called eclipsed. As same ही ये चीज, just we are bringing here bond we are making, here we are bringing it close. Whereas in case of staggered, the first hydrogen will not overlap the last hydrogen because now it is opposite. This is opposite now in staggered. So you can see here this hydrogen will not overlapping that hydrogen. This hydrogen is not overlapping this hydrogen. This hydrogen is not overlapping this hydrogen. This is called staggered conformation. Okay, so like this way we have two type of conformation, eclipsed and staggered. In eclipse the hydrogen chlorocarbon and other hydrogen are very close to each other. In staggered the hydrogen are far away from each other. So this can represent in two way, sawhorse projection and Newman projection. In sawhorse projection I told you the hydrogen is same in same direction, whereas in Newman projection the hydrogen is in opposite. Newman projection can show like this way and sawhorse can be shown like this way. So dear students, with this our this chapter is finished. This was the last topic. Now the question that will come related to this chapter is from convert the reaction, preparation, properties, this and that. Okay, although whatever doubt will be there, that tomorrow and day after tomorrow in live class I am going to clear. But now chapter is finished, last chapter left, that is environment chemistry. With this then our syllabus will also finish. Okay, so till my next class, take care yourself and stay happy and healthy, or keep on watching this video for your help. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.